On to a surveillance of another kind, that on our own fitness. Now, Pune-based health and fitness startup Fittr has raised 28 crores or about $3.5 million in an extended Series A round from Rainmatter, which is a venture fund backed by Zerodha. Now, this strategic funding will help Fittr enhance its technology, expand its service offerings and fuel global expansion plans. Joining me now to talk about this is its founder, Jitendra Choksi. Jitendra, welcome to CNBC-TV18. Thanks very much for joining us here. This 28 crores you raised from Rainmatter, it's not just another investment, right? It gives you access to the entire ecosystem of health and wellness startups which are backed by Zerodha. Tell us what this entails for you.
Yeah, so I think it's absolutely amazing. Thanks to Nitin Kamath and Rainmatter team. I think Nitin himself being a fitness enthusiast, he's working silently and making eventually get healthy and healthier and fitter. Companies that can coexist at the same have different energies. I'm already talking to two of their portfolio companies and figuring out ways in which how we can do cross promotions and our customers get a better offering. And this is the plan which will continue throughout the Rainmatter health ecosystem.
Okay, so you're already in talks with a couple of them to see how this can prove to be a more fruitful collaboration. But how do you plan to deploy this 28 crore check that you've got? How is this going to aid your growth plans?
And it's just business as usual for us. We recently hit profitability in the last 2 quarters and really looking forward to this current quarter. And hopefully the added funding which we have in the bank now, we'd be able to make some prominent hirings, which we have been stopped for a while now. And I think that's more or less where we are going to deploy the funding, just making some strategic hirings, getting the right kind of people on the and just improve our technology and our services. I mean, 28 crores is not really a very high amount. It's a sustain our operations for the next couple of years.
Well, we understand you're also looking to expand globally. Besides all of that, what's going to be the strategy there, and how significant a portion of the business do you think you'll be able to bring in from markets outside of India?
Currently, 30% for nutrition and fitness coaching actually comes outside of India. So we roughly 30% of people outside India, of which 20% are from US and neighboring countries, offer a personal coaching segment, which is the live classes. We have roughly 70% of the customers that come out. So a substantial chunk of people who are already using Fittr services from outside, and it makes sense that we make some sort of strategic investments in those geographic locations, especially Middle East, and probably try the US and see where it goes.
All right. Jitendra, you already have about 250,000 active monthly users. But what you operate on is a freemium model. So how many of these are actually paying customers? How many are just using the app for free? And how are you hoping to grow this community in the coming few years?
Right. So while we do have 250,000 MAU numbers, we also have 50,000 transactions, which means unique users who transacted at once at least. And so what happens is, because it's more of a lifestyle and it's a lifelong pursuit, these people keep coming back. In fact, 70% of our revenue is made up of revenue. So people who keep coming because they want to maintain their good health, right? So I think one of the things that we want to focus on is make strategic collaborations, like my last collaboration with Nosire, Nas Daily. And we ended up transforming him. I'm looking for similar kind of collaborations where we demonstrate people that, hey, it's really easy to fit, no matter how busy you are, no matter how much you travel, if you're a vegetarian or non-vegetarian, none of that matters. Everybody can get fed in a manner. So I think just kind of collaborations, it works out really well for us. And at the same time, just improving our existing infra services, quality of coaches. I think that's the key to acquiring more customers, and then just having that as a runnable base.
Okay, Jitendra, finally, before we let you go, you spoke to us about your revenues. I think you have a recurring revenue rate of about 120 crores, and you recently had a profitable quarter. Where do you see the FY24 revenue trajectory, and how soon do you think you'll be able to report profit for the full year?
I'm definitely hoping next year we'd be able to report a profit of at least 10 crores back. That's for the next financial year. At this year, because we had a first quarter, but subsequent 2 quarters and this current quarter, we are looking profitable. So we'll be at least at EP or maybe even profitable on a basis. On the MIS basis, we can expect some loss, but it will be extremely less compared to what we. And so 5 is when we can expect some solid cash in the bank.
All right, Jitendra, we'll leave it at that. And here's to hoping 2024 makes us all a lot more fitter. Thanks very much for your time here on CNBC-TV18.
Thank you.
All right, on that note.